What's up everybody? So today, as you can see, I have a tiny small little box on my desk here, and I'm going to be reviewing the ASUS ROG Z390-i, which is a pretty interesting little motherboard for the ITX type cases. And this one here, it's actually sitting in the ITX case that I have here from Pantex. And it does look strikingly good. It does look strikingly good with its Aura Sync and stuff like that. But anyway, I'm gonna be quickly reviewing the motherboard here today and giving you, some feedback what I think about this motherboard. So let's check out a couple of quick little close-up shots, and then I'm gonna be talking a little bit more about it. So where do begin with this motherboard here? I mean, it has so much stuff going on for it, considering it is just a small ITX form factor motherboard, right? But yeah, there's definitely a lot ASUS has done, And also I did check out the prices. This board here in East Europe goes around 230 euros at the moment, and the cheapest Z390 boards start at around 120-130 euros. So you are paying about 100 euros extra here, or maybe like 50 euros considering it is an ITX form factor, right? But my god, do you get a bang for your buck for that money here. I mean, firstly, of course, it is a ROG product. It is really high quality parts here. They've put a lot of effort into overclockability, into long-term use cases. It has a massive heatsink covering the MOSFETs, right? So there's a lot of stuff going on for it. It does also have two M.2 SSD slots, one behind the motherboard without a heatsink, but one on the main side of the motherboard that also has a proper nice little heatsink for the M.2 SSD. And it has two DDR4 ports which can house 64 gigs of DDR4 memory. So 2 sticks of 32 gigs of DDR4 memory is perfectly fine here. And of course we can find one PCI Express 3.0 16 slot here. And yeah, coming to the ports, we do find, HDMI 2.0, a display port. There's also 6 USB ports in total, one also extra 3.1 USB Type-C. And also we do find the Wi-Fi antenna ports and the audio ports. And of course, there is a proper optical out here, which I actually use a lot. And for audio, it is using the Supreme FX, which should give you a really nice audio quality, considering how small this motherboard really is. And on the main side of the motherboard, we do find the 24-pin ATX connector. There's an 8-pin power connector on top of that, right? And there's a lot of, extra USB ports, and there's also 4 SATA boards. I mean, it pretty much has everything that you would need on an ITX motherboard. So overall, the build quality, the features, there's just absolutely an amazing array of features, right? And the cherry on the top here is it does have ASUS Aura Sync. The LEDs are behind the motherboard, and they work even if the PC is turned off. Of course you can, disable that feature in the BIOS itself, but it's a nice little touch here, and you can sync up all your ASUS ROG gear to it. So I mean, overall, when the PC is working, it does look absolutely amazing. And yeah, in terms of overclockability and stuff like that, it does have really high quality components on the motherboard to help, further improve your overclockability. You can do some proper overclocking here. I don't actually recommend overclocking nowadays because it's kind of pointless. It doesn't really give anything so much nowadays. But still, it is a possibility to do here. And ASUS has its AI overclocking application that you can use to let the motherboard find the maximum, overclocking power for the GPU and the CPU and the memory itself, so you don't have to pretty much fiddle in the BIOS at all. So, I mean, overall, it's a really nice bang for your buck. So if you're looking for a decent looking and decent working, decent performing ITX motherboard, then, you know, stray no further, right? So I'm gonna be giving this motherboard a proper 9.5 out of 10. There's literally nothing bad to say about it. Even the price point for this kind of a motherboard is really in a really sweet spot. Might be a little bit cheaper, of course, as always, but then again, I mean, it does have like a truckload of cool little features, right? And cool big features. Anyway, that's gonna be it for my quick little review about this board. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and if you did, leave a like, and if you have any comments, any questions, leave them down below in the comments section. That's it for me right now. Thanks for watching. Ciao for now.